Hello and welcome to another super speedy summary. This is your host, Dr. Joshua Goldenberg. Today we're going to talk about a really neat study that just came out looking at intermittent fasting for weight loss. So this is a study that, again, just came out 2019 in the journal Obesity. So of course, as we know, overweight is a major issue both in the United States as well as throughout the world. And there have been many different weight loss approaches proposed, many different types of diets. And one thought is that intermittent fasting may help with weight loss, specifically more than just restriction of diet. So, of course, if you're fasting and you're not bringing in calories, you're going to lose weight. But proponents of intermittent fasting say it is more than just the caloric restriction, that there's something about the physiologic shift that happens when somebody is fasting that's responsible for increased weight loss. And so this was a very cleverly designed study that tried to control for caloric intake and have adequate controls, those that were not calorically restricting their diets, those that were not fasting, and those that were. So, in summary, the conclusions are that intermittent fasting does lead to an increased weight loss. However, this is probably due to the fact that intermittent fasters do have more restriction of their calories. So even though the researchers tried their darndest to make sure that every group had the same amount of calories, the intermittent fasting group just couldn't get all the calories in with these intermittent fasts. Therefore, they had a decreased caloric intake compared to the control that was not fasting. And so while they did show an increased weight loss, 2.7 kilogram loss over an 8-week period compared to the control group that actually gained 0.4 kilograms during this time, this was probably due to the additional caloric restriction that this group had. Future research will have to elucidate if the actual physiologic changes that occurred during intermittent fasting do have some additional benefit beyond straight caloric restriction.